Hi, great morning. Welcome to this beautiful day. It's your boy Kevin Daniel, and I am blessed. I live in a place of abundance. I live in a beautiful state. Only good things are permitted to happen to me. I have a millionaire mind. I have the mind of Christ. I am rich. I am strong. I am the person you should be listening to every morning. Yes, I am who God says I am. I have what God says I have. I can do what God says I can do. All right, so say those things to yourself. Remember, personalizing these words brings them speedily to pass in your life. Our model, Jesus, went about declaring who he was using the I am words. I am the bread of life. He became. I am the resurrection. He became. I am the light of the world. He became. So you declare those things to yourself and you will become. Okay, today is a great day. You're going out, please ensure you have your face masks. Obey COVID-19 rules. Wash your hands. Sanitize your hands. Maintain social distancing. And ensure that you are safe. Don't spread that virus. Ensure that you are safe. All right, today we are going to be talking about don't encourage that thought. Do not encourage that negative thought that is not empowering you, that is not helping you, that is not allowing you to live a full life. You see, thoughts are like seeds. They germinate and grow when they land on the soil. The soil is your mind, the soil is your heart. Now, the mind of every person is like a virgin land. It's like what? A virgin land. Now, when you have a land, let's talk about the farmers. When you have a virgin land, two things are going to happen. It is either you deliberately, consciously decide that, okay, I want to make this my piece of land a garden or a farmland. I want to plant corn. I want to plant beans. I want to plant whatever product or plant you have in mind. That is a deliberate action. Now, if for any reason you do not plant any seeds on your soil, something will grow, and that is called weeds. This life does not encourage vacuum, so because you refuse to plant good seeds, weeds will grow on your land. The same way with your mind. If you refuse to deliberately plant good thoughts and encourage good thoughts, then bad thoughts, negative thoughts, fearful thoughts, thoughts that will not empower you, thoughts that will make your body sick will grow therein. Every farmer also knows that when you plant your seeds, which are good seeds, even though you purposely planted good seeds, while your seeds are growing, weeds also grow. Why? Because the weeds are competing with growth. They want to grow. The same way, even when you are deliberately planting good seeds, good thoughts in your mind, once in a while, as you go about your business, as you are listening to the news, as you are listening to, as you are browsing on Facebook and social media, boom, negative thoughts enter your heart. You might have seen a headline, and before you know it, fearful thoughts, thoughts of death, thoughts of corona coming to your family. All manner of thoughts coming. They are weeds because you did not personally plant them. This morning, I've come to encourage you. Don't encourage those weeds. Do not encourage those weeds. When those weeds come up, a good farmer will always weed them. That's why there is the action called weeding in farming. There's the action called weeding in farming. Farmers understand what it means to weed. Weeding is removing unwanted plants or crops or whatever from your farm. So the same way I come to encourage you today, do not encourage negative thought. Weed them off. Weed them off. Once they land in your mind, reject them. Open your mouth and declare, no, I don't want to take this thought. Open your mouth and declare, these thoughts are not going to thrive in my mind. Do you understand? Very important. Very important. When you do that constantly and consistently, you deal with those thoughts. You remove them from your mind permanently. You get it? If this is resonating with you, like this video. If it is making sense, share this video. So you have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to guard your mind. So you stop feeding. You stop feeding. You stop feeding the thing that is giving you negative thoughts. You stop feeding it. So you need to look at yourself and see what is feeding these negative thoughts in my mind. Is it the news you're listening to? Cut off. Is it the people you're talking to, the people you're hanging out with? Cut off. Whatever is encouraging the weeds, is it the kind of people you hang out with? Is it the kind of sites you visit? Whatever is fueling or encouraging negative thoughts in your mind, you need to cut them off. Whether they be individual, whether they be sites you visit, whether they be programs you watch, whether they be people you talk to, cut them off. The more you cut off the inlet, the more you reduce the power of the weeds. Because if you are not feeding the weeds, they will not grow. Remember that when weeds grow on your farm, they compete for light. They compete for food. They compete for light, for food, and for space. All these things affect your plant. So you don't want your mind being crowded by fearful thoughts when you should be focusing on your vision and your goals. You don't want your mind being bombarded by negative thoughts that are making your body sick and unhealthy. So you take time and obey the scripture that says, keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. I want to believe that this video has encouraged you. I want you to realize that you are the one that holds the keys. Whatever thought you permit, that is what will germinate and grow and overwhelm you. And don't forget, thoughts will lead to feelings. Feelings will lead to actions, and actions will determine results. I want to encourage you, go out there and begin to man your mind, just like a goalkeeper will man the post. Decide today that you will not encourage any negative thoughts, and you will see what will happen in your life. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.